What's up, everybody? A little bit of a TrailBlazer update. Doing some front end work. Not lift related. Well, I guess one problem's lift related. The other one is my max brakes. Front rotor warped. These are about 7-8 months old. They probably got 20,000 miles on them, a little bit less. You're probably saying, that's terrible on a set of brakes. Well, I ride my brakes like an old lady, so that doesn't surprise me none. I just bought another set of max brakes fronts. Kit was like $61 shipped, so it's like, what the hell? Yeah, it's definitely been. I wasn't really concerned about it much. Really. It wasn't too terribly loud to begin with, then it got worse. So as you guys can tell, it's eating brake pads. So the passenger side's fine, but I got one, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it too. Just off 2 new front brakes. My boot came off. I don't know about the passenger side, but I know that boot's off because the clamp's down there. I'm gonna clean up everything and put it back together. The boot, it looks fine. Don't look like a bunch of crap got in it. This boot I had come off during the installation, and it's still on, so this one I never had fall off on me during the installation of the lift. So I'm not surprised. I'll go ahead and try to get in there and put the clamp back on the boot after I clean everything up a little bit. As you can see, the TrailBlazer is dirtier than hell. Can't wait till spring, get it cleaned, and hopefully get this bad boy bed lined. I'm going to bed line it from, probably follow this all the way. Probably going to follow the front bumper up here. I guess you can't see that. Front bumper up here, or follow this body line. That body line goes all the way back, but I'm going to come up to this body line and across. It'll be black bed liner. Everything else, probably Raptor liner. That's pretty much it. I'm just going to bed line it down the side and then curl up there at the end by the tail lights. That's all I'm going to do with it. Buy a new front bumper. This one's all screwed up and bondoed and broken. I'm going to buy a new one of them, new hangers. New rear bumper as well. Just make it look good a little bit. So it's running good. My head unit is having some difficulties. It's about, it's probably 6-7 years old. It's one of the units I bought a long time ago. It's been in like 4 different vehicles of mine, so yeah. And it's never had an easy life. It's pretty much been putting out its volume most of its life. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go with the double din. Probably not nav. I'm probably gonna get one with Apple CarPlay and a rear view camera, because them are just the 2 things I really want in this. This is pretty much my DD. I'd be driving the Cobalt, but it's not terribly nice out, so I don't really want to rust the little tuner box up. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing with it yet. It might be for sale too, I don't know. It's fun to drive, but I kind of want a V8 again. This is crap, which everything I got don't have a V8, so. Yep, I'm gonna get this done. Oh, I also got a cold air intake too. I don't know, I might do a video, I might come back on in a bit, show you that, so. We'll catch you in a bit. If not, peace. What's up, YouTube? Now we're back. A little bit later, got the brakes done. Went easy, got the boot back on. That fought me a little bit. I actually had to put pressure back on it to get it to stay where I wanted it. There's a stock intake. I'm gonna be installing my cold air intake. I got a Volant, or Volant, I think it is. All I know is it's owned by Corsica Performance. Yeah, there it is. From what it was pictured, it was a resonator box delete, but after further inspection, it's not a resonator box delete. I will be keeping this, unfortunately. I wanted to eliminate that, but I bought this off their website. After I ordered it, about 24 hours after I ordered it, they removed all the 2002 to 2004 TrailBlazers. 2 to 2005. I don't know. All the TrailBlazers are gone except for the SS. So they're not even building intake systems for the older TrailBlazers. I think they still have the 5.3 intake. I'm not even real sure about that. But yeah, it's pretty simple installation. It's got a tube, filter. Right now I got a K&N drop-in filter, but my tube is starting to crush. I think I over-tightened the hose clamp down in there a little bit, and I've got a pinch, and I'm pretty sure I'm sucking dirt. And if you don't know that dirt kills your engine, gotta hope you do, but you know, dirt does kill your engine. So I do want to get that fixed. And I think, all in all, this one will look better. And this is a lot stouter material than that stock hose that they got. Comes with their intake, or not intake, their air filter. If my K&N fits, I may use it, but I'm definitely going to keep my stock intake anyways. The accessories, not the accessories, but the hardware, mounting hardware. This is the reason I bought this kit. This is a closed system. This mimics your factory airbox, but has a much bigger inlet, and it sets in there. And first of all, looks a lot better, but yeah, it looks a lot better, and it's a little bit, it's not constricted like the factory one is, so that'll help. I doubt it'll help. I doubt it'll really do anything to the TrailBlazer. I'm just wanting to fix that hose. That's really the only reason I bought it. It's kind of an expensive fix. I probably could have bought the stock hose or a used one a lot cheaper than I paid for that, but you know, we'll see. I don't know what this is. I gotta figure out how they splice that in there, so I'm not sure. But we'll look at it. I'll get it installed, click you guys back on, let you guys see what it looks like installed. It's very dirty under my engine bay. Very dirty. My next plan is I'm doing a radiator fan delete. I'm going to go with twin electric fans. I'm going to do the LS1 upgrade, where they use the who makes it? A PMC or PCM for less or something like that. God, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but if I'll get it for you guys a little bit later. But yeah. This, I'm going to go with their dual electric fans. I'm not really going to worry about the check engine light without having the mechanical fan. I don't really care. I'll desolder the light out of my dash. I don't care. But I do notice while driving this, while towing in the summertime, this thing gets hotter than I'd like it to. And these are prone to go bad too, the clutches are. That's a lot of problems with those. I'm just going to get rid of all the mechanical dual electrics. I'm going to buy their mounts and harness kit just so I don't have to source all the connections and 10 gauge wire and whatnot, and all the wire, all the ends and stuff. And it comes out to 2 wires, 2 kick-ons, and I will build my own. I'm going to tap this probably out the back. And it's going to be kind of difficult to figure out where to tap it. I'm going to have to tap it probably up here, pointing this way, but I'm going to tap that, put a temperature sensor so it'll kick on. And then I'm also going to go down to where the AC compressor is. Where is that hiding on this? Down there, I believe. Yep, I have to get down there and get into the harness and find the power on wire that kicks the clutch in. So that'll turn both the fans on. I can have both the fans running. And yeah. While I'm out here, I'll probably check the oil and do that just to make sure everything's doing good. My D3400, strong. I had a problem with it this winter. This is, I think, under a year old. I can't remember. But it was stupid cold out. And I had my flashlight, my stream light plugged in. And I think along with my amps, radios, and all the electronic devices in this truck, with that plugged in and as cold as it was, and I didn't start it for 3 days, this was dead enough not to even want to start the vehicle, not to power the dash lights. But I jumped it, started and ran fine, let it charge, and it seems to be doing good. So, yeah. I'm happy with the excess power so far. There's my 1 gauge run. Of course, all my stereos still working strong, other than that head units having problems, but I'm going to do an upgrade here before too long, I think. I'm going to end up going with my 212s, get my 212s in it. The 112, it does hit hard for that Rockford. I'm going to give that P2 props. That thing smacks hard, and I've been literally I've been feeding it way more power than it should have, and I've got her hot many a times, and it's still holding strong, so I'll give it props. Like this, I'm not looking for a stupid bass machine. I just want something that sounds good, plays good lows, got a good beat. The sub now almost overpowers the door speakers. So I plan to add some Q-Logic kick panels up front with another set of 6.5-inch components. And I'm going to do a T1 6.5-inch coaxial in the rear doors. So I'll have all that stuff upgrade probably coming later on. So really this is an update video. Just giving you guys what's going on. I haven't had a lot of stuff to work on. I've been busy working. I'm really wanting a Corvette. I'm going to throw that out there now. So if you guys end up seeing a Corvette on the channel, don't be surprised. I don't know why. I've just wanted a Corvette for a long time. It's a 2-seater V8 car, man. It's fast. The C5s and the C6 are getting really affordable. It'll probably end up being a C6, or not a C6. It'll probably end up being a C5. I'd much rather have a C6, but I have spotted a nice C5. If I can come up with the cash, I'll buy it. But it all depends. What I'm doing, I don't know. I may sell my Razor too. So my little Razor, not my big one. I got a lot of stuff planned for the 1000, by the way, guys. I got a bunch of stuff already sitting at home in the box over here at work. I had a bunch of stuff that's going in it. So see future, once it starts getting warmed up and stuff out, you'll see it. You may see the fan swap before that. That might be the next video you guys might see. I mean, it won't be a while because I still got to save up a little to get the fans and everything. But yeah, I'm going to put a little love in the TrailBlazer first before I go out and buy a Corvette or anything. I may sell the Cobalt. If I can get a good offer on it, I'll sell the Cobalt. I'd like to get out of it what I paid or a little bit more, but we'll see. I got a good deal on it, so hopefully I can, but we'll see. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit when I get that intake on, so hold on. What's up, guys? Got the Volant intake installed. First of all, I didn't get the appropriate hardware. I'm missing an elbow here for my air injection intake. There we go. Wasn't focusing. But I ended up taking their inch splice that they gave me and zip tying a rag over it and zip tying it into the pipe for right now. I just placed an order for an inch little breather. Everybody says, oh yeah, it has to go in the intake. No, they don't have to go in the intake. That just has to have filtered air go into it. And this is just to keep out the majority of the debris. It blows it in your exhaust, for God's sakes, guys. Yeah, it blows air into your exhaust. So I ordered an inch filter. I'm thinking I might even cut the clamp off back there and mount the inch filter back there on by the firewall inlet. Getting rid of it does clean it up a bit. I just need to get a plug. I got an inch cap on it. They give you a cap if you don't have the model with air injection. I got that on there. If I get a plug and plug it with like an inch and a quarter plug, whatever that size is, it'll work. I had to re-drill this hole because it wasn't drilled in the right spot. I'm not very happy with the intake, so I ripped their name off of it as fast as I could. Intake-wise, very big intake. It lets a lot of air in. I'm definitely going to measure the cone filter and get a K&N filter and throw theirs in the trash because I don't really like the brand anymore. I ain't a big Corsica fan either now because of this intake. I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, I'm going to make it work. Definitely, this tube is an improvement over the stock one, and that was what I was looking. So the box isn't terrible. It just doesn't have fit and finish of a really good product, but definitely going to get more air in there. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to go ahead and probably put some foam. When I take it apart, I'll probably put some foam on that edge or some edging. Got some seal that I might put around under this area because it doesn't quite set the way it's supposed to, but what the hell. Yeah, right in here. So, yeah. Temperature sensor, intake temp sensor was stupid simple. Ugh. Stupid simple to put in, pull it out the other intake, pop it in. I kept everything. All I did was cut the hose clamp off that barb for the air. So I'm gonna keep everything for the factory air intake, and if I don't end up liking this one or something goes wrong with my air pump, if something goes wrong with my air pump, I'm ripping all that crap out of it anyways. I don't care. No, let's do an air delete. But yeah, so that should work pretty good. It's just took filtered air from the intake. So all I'm gonna do is this should help. There shouldn't be much crap over here unless it gets really shitty. So I routed it up this way just because right here I was worried about muffler heat, or not muffler heat, manifold heat coming up and catching the rag on fire. But I'm gonna check it when I get home, so make sure everything's kosher. So do I think it's gonna add any power? Probably not. Do I wish it deleted the resonator box? Yeah, I do. Actually wish it did a lot. But yeah, you know, can't win them all. I may make my own sometime, I don't know. Or buy a K&N and throw this junk fucker in the trash. But all I'm doing is getting a filter ordered. I already got it ordered. It's like 12 bucks Amazon, simple inch filter. I'll make it fit if it ain't quite an inch. Or if it's a little over an inch or something. I'll make it fit. I don't care. But yeah, kind of sucks. I just wanted to keep the big chunks out of my air injection, so I'm not going to drive it all much. I'm supposed to get here Wednesday, so it'll be Thursday. So it'll be most of next week. But if it's clear, I might drive to Cobalt one of those days or something. So nice out. But yeah, I'm going to check some fluids, and I'm going to get out of here. I'm tired. Would I recommend? No. Thank God they discontinued it. Hope the actual pickup Silverados and stuff fits better than these, because this one sucked. So alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and get her all buttoned up and go home, because I'm tired, and I'm tired of screwing around with this. This intake really pissed me off. Yeah. Took their stupid embossed metal logo. We're definitely going to put something there, so I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. So catch you guys later. I'll look for some more updates on the TrailBlazer. We'll catch you guys in a bit, so see you next video.